In today's video, we're going to be checking out Cakewalk Sonar. I've been using Cakewalk by BandLab, but it gave me a notification on there that Cakewalk Sonar is for free. I mean, for a free, just to use it for free. There is a premium, but I've already used it some. But in this video, I want to see what is full on new about it. I've been using Cakewalk by BandLab for about, I think, like a month now. I have been. So yeah, I'm basically a pretty new artist. I only have 2 songs out, so yeah, it would help if you checked it out. I'll put a link in the description. I'll also put a link into these DAWs in the description as well. But yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So first, just if you don't know about Cakewalk, well, first, let's go check out. First, we're going to check out Cakewalk by BandLab just to see the original and the comparison of all the things. I'm probably just going to pull up a song that I already have up. Where would it be? Dreams. Let's pull up Dreams. That's what I called it, but the song is called Circuit Dreams. It's out now. So yeah, we're going to pull this one up just to check it out real quick. Just to see, you know, the difference, stuff like that. Alright, it's pulling up my stuff here. I don't know if you can see that. That was my Vital. We're going to exit that out right now. So yeah, this is the, so basically the layout. Let's see what we got here. Let's see if I have an effect on one of these tracks here. So far how I'm used to this. Oh, do I seriously not have any effects on any of these? Whoa. Okay, I guess I don't have any effects on this song. That's okay, but usually with the effects, you would go down to one of these tracks. Being a little stubborn right now. Go down on one of these tracks, and you can have these stuff on here. I don't know a lot yet. I just know some basic, like some mixing and some stuff. I'm still learning on how to do a lot of this stuff. I'm definitely not going to mastering. But usually you would add an effect here, and then you would pull out, like, you know, an effect right here and stuff like that. You can pull it like for example, I'm not going to open one up right now, but you got, like, your volume, like Supermassive and whatnot, or if that was even Supermassive. And then down here you would have, you know, the mixer, and then you can also, if I can even, oh yeah, this is CBB Advantations in, is that? Make the move to Sonar now. I thought that would actually be, I thought that would shut up, but it won't, apparently now. I thought it would, because I downloaded it already, but nope. But, yeah, I'm gonna play the songs for a second. Yeah, you know, if you've heard the song, you know about this, but I'm not gonna spoil too much about it, alright? We're not gonna go too deep into that right now. Here's the step sequencer, you know, you got the step sequencer, you got the piano roll. Can't wait to see what new things they have in stock on here, on the new one. Also, I did download, can't see it. I know you can't for a fact because it's put in some weird format. That's okay, it's kind of cool actually. But it did let me, but I also download Cakewalk Next, which looks like a mastering thing. I don't know exactly what it is. I think that's what I was gonna look up. I was gonna look up something. I forgot what it was, or it was something that wasn't even useful right now. I also do have Waveform 13, so yeah. But without further, we are gonna go straight into Sonar. And actually, I haven't mentioned this yet, but stay tuned because we're just gonna make a small little beat, okay? Not something I'm gonna send off unless if it sounds good, all right? So without further ado, let's get started into that. All right. Now we're in Cakewalk Sonar. This looks very similar, but it's a lot more modern and much more, the graphics are pretty cool. I like this. It makes it look way more like a professional DAW. Okay, so, since I'm using free tier, we're using the free tier today. We're gonna open an empty project because we're just gonna make a small little beat, nothing too crazy. So here we go. I've already played with it some. I haven't checked out, like, things like the mixer or anything like that. It looks like my settings are still saved because I have the savings on here. So we're gonna go pull up just a simple synthesizer. I'm trying to think, what should I go for? We're gonna go to attractive. I got that from a Waveform. That's what was in Waveform, so it brought it over to here. It's funny how how these DAWs share VST effects. Alright. Oh, I haven't even turned on my MIDI. That's another thing we should test out too. Is it going to... what does it look like when it asks me for the MIDI device? Rock Jam MIDI, yes. Okay, that is something new. And Cakewalk, it would usually ask me up here, like just your average Windows pop-up saying yes or no, and I've never seen ignore before. Okay, I don't like that. It does that, so I've noticed with this exact, maybe other ones, when I turn on my MIDI after that, it does some weird stuff with that. So we're gonna try that again. It should sound more smooth. We're just gonna open something. We need an ARP, okay, aka an arpeggiator. So I have to do this though in order for the activate. I don't know why. That's just how I guess this VSTFs work. I like this. Okay, I like that. I like that. Okay, yeah. Maybe I feel like that D might. Okay, you know what? We'll test that out with this. What does... The piano roll looks exactly the same. It just looks so the same. It's fine, though. Okay, we need to yeah, so don't mind me. I'm just gonna fill these in real quick, so 2. Alright, got the melody, well, the chord line done here. Well, kind of a melody. It's just an arpeggiator. We'll add like a lush synth or something in a second. So now let's see how that sounds. I'm gonna go out here. Oh, I do not like how far that goes. Okay, there we go. We're just gonna make a simple beat here, nothing too special. Alright, now we're going to add I'm probably gonna get some other types of drum samples at some point, but I'm gonna just take the V. I'm taking a cassette 9. Let's pull up the console to see what this looks like. Okay, that actually seems a little new to me. That is very much new. What? What is that? There's a meter metronome? Is that... Okay, because I have that weird thing on, so I don't understand this at all. Or is this like... This is mastering. Yes, it's mastering. Okay, I don't understand. That is 100% new. I've never seen that in Cakewalk before. Yeah, okay, so what I like to do in this type of situation is when that's on... Control... You can still do the D, right? Yeah. I did last on one song. Took a little bit to find what we needed to find, but hey, it was all worth it afterwards. Now we got our bass, and then we got that. I like those knobs. I like those knobs, seriously. No joke. I've noticed... Okay, yeah, and I need to make that thing shut up. Okay. That's another thing we can do. We're gonna have to go in that. I might turn up my speakers a bit. I don't have actual... yeah, let's go in there. and add an effect. No, get over here. Okay, we're gonna actually add no, that's actually TDR Nova. Yeah, TDR Nova is actually what we need. Turn. Let's see what we got here with this run. Today's just a simple beat. Now let's just hear the beat. It doesn't need to be mixed with the whole thing. Everything's okay. I like this doll. I do. I like it. I really like this. Okay, this arrangement is nice. There's a little something interesting in here. See if I even like that. I do. Oh man, I'll send this one off. I will. Okay, I don't know if I like that. I was lost in thought for like a moment. Lost thought, Laura, just getting distracted by my red room. Just looking at it from the screen. Sorry, I'm shaking my leg. That's going to conclude today's video. So, yeah, I'll see you in the next video.